Barbados, get up. Good morning. Good morning, Barbados. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Morning, morning, morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Morning, Barbados. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Morning, Barbados. Good morning. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Morning to you. Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Welcome to Nature's Discount, the ultimate health food store. At Nature's Discount, we have thousands of quality products at great prices.
Hi guys, Dottie here with Nature's Discount, and today we are talking about solar ray, microbiome, probiotics, and why you should be taking them.
And we have well over 3,000 amazing products to help you get healthy.
For your health tips, tune in to CBC TV 8 every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday for Nature's Discount, sponsored by Get Healthy Incorporated.
98.1 The One, your number one party station. With an audience from 18 to 40, we keep you engaged, energized, and entertained. Choose 98.1 FM, The One.
Hey there, it's Mahalia. I want to share something that might be really helpful. If you're feeling anxious, overwhelmed, depressed, or lonely and have no one to talk to, call Lifeline Barbados. We all face struggles at times in our lives. You're not alone. There's no need to feel ashamed or embarrassed. It's okay to reach out for support. Lifeline Barbados is completely confidential. No one else will know you called. They're there to offer a caring ear and guidance without judgment. And fellas, I want you to know asking for help is a true sign of strength. It takes real courage to reach out. You can also call Lifeline Barbados if you're worried about loved ones who are struggling and you need advice on how to support them. There's a saying, a problem shared is a problem halved, but not everyone has someone they can confide in. That's why Lifeline Barbados exists, to be there for you or someone you care about during tough times. Save this number. Lifeline Barbados is just a call away. Remember, you can reach out whenever you need to talk.
Books open your heart, your mind, and your soul. They are educational, entertaining, inspiring, and motivating. Are you an author of a recent book you want to share?
Wake up, wake up, wake up. Barbados, get up. Good morning. Good morning, Barbados. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Morning, morning, morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Morning, Barbados. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Morning, Barbados. Good morning. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Morning to you.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to today. Today is Friday, the 23rd of January, 2026, and I'm Pearson Bowen. It is wonderful having you company. Thank you for waiting for us. We're excited to be with you as we look forward to sitting and spending time with you every weekday morning from 6 o'clock until 8 o'clock, Monday to Friday. So to all of you, welcome to today. Welcome to the start of the weekend. I hope you have plans that are significant enough to make a difference, not just to yourself, but to others with who you'll be interacting as it goes. I ask all the time, how do you spend your time? Consider wisely the use of your time. To those of you watching us on our streams on Facebook, YouTube, and our website, cbc.bb, to all of you, thank you so much. Share the show, share the love. Continue to talk among yourselves, but talk to us as well. We love to read your comments. We love to hear from you. It means a lot. It's a partnership. I don't want a situation where I am talking to you and you don't talk back to me. I'd love to hear from you indeed. So feel free anytime to share your thoughts about what we're talking about anything whatsoever. And speaking of sharing your thoughts, if you know of something or someone whose story you want us to talk about, then tell us about that. Introduce us to that individual. Introduce us to the information. And you do so quite simply by sending us an email. The email address is right there. Look, it's morninbarbados@cbc.bb. morninbarbados@cbc.bb. It's the 23rd of January. It's a very special day in the Bowen family because it's the birthday today of my sister Hyacinth Moore. Hyacinth Moore celebrates her birthday today. So to you, happy birthday to you, coming from the entire family, the Moores and the Bowens, the Springers, the Sobers, everyone, with loads and loads of love. And I'm sure your colleagues at the Central Bank of Barbados will no doubt join in extending to you today the very best on your birthday. So congratulations for reaching another milestone. Have a wonderful, wonderful today. She is a funny woman. You talk about humor out of this world, but the other part to her that she says it as she sees it. I love that. That's my girl, Hyacinth. So Hyacinth Moore, congratulations to you indeed. Happy birthday indeed to you. Now, there's a lot to get to today, and part of what we're getting to today lingers around this particular question of the day. And so here's today's question of the day. One I want you to give thought to, and in giving thought to it, let me know your thoughts as well. And you can do so simply by calling me on 228-5562 or 228-5563. You may also share your thoughts in writing via our social media platforms on YouTube or Facebook. So, the question is, what is harder to stay consistent with? What is harder to stay consistent with? Is it eating healthily? Is it exercising regularly? Is it getting enough rest? Or is it all of the above? Or is it something else? So which of all of those do you think is hardest or hard to stay consistent with? Peter said something else. But anyway, what is it indeed? Is it eating healthy? Do you find it difficult to stay consistent with having a healthy diet, maintaining a healthy diet, choosing salads over grease, all of those kinds of things? Is that your challenge? Is that it? Is that really difficult for you to do? Be honest. Let's talk together about this. Is it exercising regularly? I know a lot of you will put your hands in the air and say, yep, that's me. I find it difficult to stay consistent with having regular exercise regimes. Is it getting enough rest? Do we make enough time in our day, and I'm doing that deliberately, to have enough rest? We have found ourselves running on time, and then we don't take enough time to take rest. Do we have a struggle with that? Or do we have a challenge with all which I just shared with you? Or is there something else with which you have a challenge? Call me right now. Tell me, 228-5562 or 228-5563, or share your thoughts in writing via our Facebook or YouTube comments section. So what is harder to stay consistent with for you? For you, not for me, for you. Is it eating healthy? Is it exercising regularly? Is it getting enough rest? Or is it all of that? What is hard for you indeed? Now, coming up today, we'll be once again reminding you of why it's important for you to move. And we'll be sharing with you some relatively easy techniques and some skills that you can actually use at any age and at any stage to help you move and the benefits of movement. Eleanor Griffith, good morning to you as well. She sends blessings. We extend them to you, Eleanor, as well. You have a difficulty eating healthy? Do you have a difficulty sleeping? What is it? It's hard for you. Hello to you, Denise Hurst, watching from Antigua. Good morning to you, Denise. Have yourself a terrific day there in Antigua. Michael Prescott, good morning as well. All in England, good morning, Michael. How do you do? How is Barbados? It is beautiful. What else do you want me to say? It is beautiful. He hopes we're all well, and we wish you the very same as well, Michael. Sweet Rons, good morning to you as well. Fantastic Friday morning to you. We hope you have a lovely, lovely weekend. Auntie Faye, good morning to you, Auntie Faye in St. Peter. Have yourself a magnificent Friday and a blessed weekend as well. Thank you for the greeting, indeed, indeed. And so Also, among everything else we're doing today, Andreen, and I leave that last name for a moment for you because she's a name that you will not forget because of her talent. She'll join us a little bit more to talk about that. David Seals, good morning. Thank you for watching indeed. Have a wonderful today as well. And to all of you commenting, it's good to hear from you. So Andreen McLean, she has released some music. She'll join us indeed. And we want to hear a little bit more about her life's journey, her journey through music, and how music has really made a difference to her. So she'll talk to us a little bit about what that means on the journey of music and more. Also this morning, we'll be heading across the seas to Canada. There is a Barbadian there who is cooking up a storm, who has a very unique business. And that unique business is making a difference in the little space he occupies in this world. But we want to hear about his magic and what makes it so riveting for many Caribbean people to enjoy what he does. So we'll talk to him in just a little bit as well. And before the morning is done, we will get lyrical. Indeed, we will become very lyrical as we continue to connect with Trinidad and Tobago for Carnival 2026 to share with you, because I'm sure you're paying attention while listening to 98.1, the one of the stations of CBC, the music of the festival, the energy of the festival, the people of the festival as well. And so the Carnival 2026, we'll bring that alive to you this morning when Lyrical joins us. He's done some really wonderful things, and so he'll join us to tell his story. So there's a lot to get to today, but I won't go any further other than to remind you, if you're paying attention to the west of the island and you happen to be going through the first town of Barbados, Whole Town, you notice there's some work going on, right? You do notice. Well, Royalton Vessants Barbados, they are advising you that road works are scheduled to commence along Highway 1 in Whole Town beginning at 9 tonight. And that work will continue over the weekend. It is part of the final utility works. Now, there are traffic diversions. There will be personnel and police in place. Access for residents, businesses, PSVs and emergency vehicles will be maintained. Motorists though, general motorists, you are advised to proceed with caution and follow directions. Continue listening to us as we'll continue to update you on any changes as it occurs. So once again, Royalton Vessants reminding you that work starts tonight in earnest, continuing all weekend. It will bring some level of inconvenience, but the access continues for those who live there, the businesses operating there, emergency vehicles and PSV vehicles. But please follow the directions of the officers on site, police and otherwise, and ensure that we all see that work through safely and everyone is without mischief. All right, so we'll take a break, and when we come back, we get right into the magic of exercise and more.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
There is a saying, you can find a Bajan anywhere. Are you a Bajan living abroad? Or do you know of one who has migrated to another country? Well, we at Mornin Barbados would love to have you or them on our Bajan Affair segment. Share your amazing stories, experiences, and how you have adapted to a new culture. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.vb, and together we will travel the world.
Some ask, what makes Barbados so special? We at Mornin Barbados say it's you, our exceptional youth. You are talented, resilient, and inspirational. You are the epitome of the Barbadian spirit, testing the boundaries of your creativity. If you are an entrepreneur, artist, baker, designer, author, or have done anything you think should be highlighted, email us at morninbarbados@cbc.bb. Let us show the world our exceptional Bajan youth.
Hi, good day. I'm Auntie Diane to some of the children in my life, but I'm also Dr. Diane Brathwaite from the Barbados Diabetes Foundation. So it has been shown that consumption of sugar in excessive amounts contributes to diabetes, hypertension, cardiovascular disease, acne, concentration problems, putting on excess weight, and I could go on and on. Do you know that some of your favorite juices, soft drinks, flavored waters contain as much as 6, 10, 12, 17 teaspoons of sugar.
17. 17?
I bet you didn't know that 1 teaspoon of sugar is equal to 4 grams of carbohydrates. So when you drink a drink that contains 53 grams of sugar, do the math. How many teaspoons of sugar are you drinking?
Give me water instead.
Rethink your drink.
A message from the Heart and Stroke Foundation of Barbados and Partners.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
17 minutes now after 6 o'clock on this Friday morning, and perhaps it's a good time for you to consider what you are doing on the weekend, perhaps starting today. How will you move today? And what does that movement mean for your body today? And how can that be a start of a journey today, especially if you're trying and finding it very, very difficult to stay consistent with your exercise regimes? Michelle Wheatley makes it look so simple, and she's back with us this morning. She's our fitness life coach of Sangita Wellness. Michelle, again, good morning.
Good morning. Nice to see you again.
Again, you're looking so fit. You're making me feel fat and old, but that's all right
Hardly.
because it challenges me to do better, right?
We can all improve, right?
We can all improve. Let's briefly walk back through what we talked about last week, the value of the core, and how we should breathe so that we support the core.
So I think we did the core, we spoke about that, and then I realized I really feel as though one of the indicators of longevity has been proven that quad strength is it. So if you think about how many times you have to get up and down a chair, and as we age, there's various reasons why muscle is so important, and that's why I thought, let's show everybody today that lifting some weights and creating some resistance is going to fare so well for you as we get older. So
lifting weights, it scares a lot of people. The idea of it.
Yes.
But don't be afraid of it.
Exactly. I think a lot of people think of the big machines in the gyms, which have their place, but we just need a couple of dumbbells or even our body strength if you think of a push-up. So that's the reason why you can dial it right back, start small with small movements, functional movements, and increase slowly, progressively, and you get the muscle with the benefits that are just so amazing. So
anyway, we were designed to get up and move. We weren't designed to sit alone. We were that's how we were as the human race.
Exactly.
Yet we've taught ourselves something a little bit differently, and so we pay the consequence now. You're here to remind us, in building the core, yes, that's important, but building the quads is equally important.
All the strength through the
whole
entire
body.
Yeah, the skeletal. Yeah.
But you said you want to focus today on the quads. Why?
Well, I think it is one of those things that it's just very functional for us to get up and to get down, and and any muscle at the end of the day is going to help prevent any injuries. It's going to help us if we trip or we fall to save ourselves. To just having the skeletal muscle, well, the muscle in every part of the body is really important. But it has been proven that there's a longevity indicator between the quad strength. So.
Did you guys see how easily Michelle crossed her legs? Lifted one foot up, a boom, and it's right there, no pain, no displeasure. And there are lots of people watching today who are saying, girl, I wish I could do that. easily as you. And that's because this is your life. And because you've employed all the things you're teaching us, we can see by your lived example of the benefits that can flow therefrom. So how did you get like this again?
I am very fortunate that it has been my career.
Yes.
And my sister and I are very, very close, but she has spent and years as well, but she has spent her whole life sitting at a laptop because she's got a job that requires her to do that. And as much as she does the working out with me, she can see the difference that all the way through the years I've focused on the movement. And you can put your times in, and it's really, really important, but the changes that you can make as you go on, and just to be mindful, and I don't know, bringing up my sister, but she's just one of those really cerebral people, and she's very smart and she's very business minded. So a lot of the times it's all technology. So everybody's sitting on their laptops and their phones, and I think it's just a case of just taking that time just to get out every day, whether it's a walk, but then also to focus on the strength training. And it doesn't have to be long. 20 to 30 minutes a few times a week can do it.
You know, there's a saying that we use often, and we make fun when we say if you don't use it, you lose it. And we think we just throw those words out and leave it alone, but it applies to us as well. If we don't exercise our muscles, we will lose the muscle
Definitely.
mass. And so you're saying at any age and any stage of life, even if it's the littlest movement or the littlest bit of resistance work that we can do, it helps.
It makes a difference,
It
yeah.
really, really makes a difference. So for the more mature audience watching today then, who wants to be able to begin a process of improving the quads, what's the first thing you want us to do?
Squats. Squat.
There it goes. She goes with one of those words again that cause people to say, I said, girl, go ahead. No, okay.
Okay, so getting up and down a chair should be easy, but as we age, you see a lot of people
Yes.
struggling with that, right? So I guess just a squat with your body weight is going to be really helpful.
So up
Yeah.
and down.
Yeah, you can keep your feet hip distance apart and just press up and keep the core tight.
Oh,
and
yeah, because I just did it wrong. I went forward and came up.
that's
But
okay too. You're getting the balance, right?
Okay.
But if you can, just lift up
Okay.
off the heels and
Okay,
yeah.
let's do this together.
Okay, we're going to squat.
Let's do this
Yeah,
together,
you're gonna
everybody.
squat on the chair.
Yeah, he doesn't have all his
Remember.
leotards, but let's try this. Let's try this.
Okay, so ready?
So feet, what kind of distance?
Yeah, hip distance apart.
Hip distance apart.
Maybe put your hands here to help that balance. So take a big inhale, brace your core, and up you go.
Up and down.
Yeah.
Okay, and you push back a little bit.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't do that.
Yeah.
Or
Well,
as we
it
say, you know,
makes
the
it a
other
little
word.
easier.
Okay, and that helps with the quads.
Yes.
And the more we do, and do it at your pace, as well as your body can.
Yes.
And that's the whole point here. Because there are people who have different levels of injury and live different levels of endurance. But we don't want you to hurt yourself in doing this.
Yes.
But over time, it gets better. And they're challenging me in the studio to do another squat. Would you join me to do a squat?
How many squats? Should we get the weights too?
No. All right. So people all, the noise you heard in the studio, I apologize for. But I accept the challenge. So Michelle, let's do this.
Okay,
Let's do this.
let's do it. How many are you going to do?
I don't know.
And you're going to tap the mat, tap the
this-
chair, come back up. Woo!
Okay.
Tap
Tap.
the chair, come up.
Tap.
Yeah. Good job.
All right. You see, are you leaving me? I have to sit through this pain.
Oh, we're doing it.
Slow down. Oh, I feel the burn.
Oh, good.
I feel the burn.
Good. And that means your muscles have responded. The blood flow is going to that muscle. And the beauty, as you do this, your muscle just starts getting stronger. It kind of breaks down and then progressively gets you to the next level. So you can slowly set little goals for yourself and then just incrementally increase the number.
Do you know, doing it with a friend, do it with someone makes it so much more fun. And that's the point as well. Because doing it with you, on my own, I would not have tried it.
That's why
I
we're in
would
business,
not.
right?
But having you here with me, I felt as if I was doing well. Thank you for
And
that
you
encouragement.
did very well.
Thank you for that encouragement. And so,
Hydrate.
Father, forgive them. Father, forgive them. But you know, yeah, water.
Yes.
Water is also important, isn't it?
Definitely, yeah.
Whew. Because when you have a workout like that, it's important to replace the
Hydrate.
fluids that you would have just burned as well.
Yes, yes.
And not with sugary beverages or anything.
Oh,
but
cut out the sugar.
water.
Water.
Yeah.
Pure water.
Yeah, I feel as if I'm perspiring, so I need to replace it with some water indeed. And so that's just one simple thing that you do every day. And then over time, it becomes like part of your routine. like
Yes.
Nothing at all. And you would note, as I was on the hips, were being called into play as well, because we were as we say, pooching back.
Yes.
And you know, in doing that, you rivet the hips to move a little
Yes,
differently as
and
well.
so you get mobility. I think I mentioned that last week about the yogi squat. I mean, the cavemen back in the day, that's how they would sit.
Yeah.
You'd have the flexibility in your hips. You'd be able to open up easily. You'd build strength in your core because we were so active.
But you need to breathe.
Yes.
You need to breathe.
Yeah.
And that was not what I was doing properly just
Oh,
now.
I forgot to tell you.
Oh,
Yes.
so tell me now. Tell me now.
I remember having one client say that to me. It'd be like, exhale and breathe. He goes, of course I'm breathing. I'm like, well, no, you forget. You kind of hold your
Yes,
breath. You
that's
do.
what I was doing.
And you have to exhale on the exertion. That is, yeah.
Because as I sat, I realized, oh,
I forgot to
wasn't
tell you.
breathing. and that's so. As you come up, you exhale or inhale.
So let me think about a squat.
Okay.
Your squat, that is the tough part. So you inhale and then yes, exhale.
Oh, exhale. On rising,
Yeah.
exhale, inhale to sit.
Yeah.
To tap and
Yes,
come back up.
yeah.
Whew, that's a good start. That's a really, really good start. All right, so there's some things we need to get right, everybody. Let's talk a little bit about nutrition in all of this and the value of making sure that once we start consistently to engage in an exercise regime, that we don't fall off the wagon, but we balance it out with proper nutrition as well.
Yes. Well, I mean, it's so easy to grab the quick on-the-run carbohydrates, the sugars, and it basically gets you your whole adrenaline, your blood sugars spike, and then they drop, and so you feel the need to rush back to the sugars again. So you want to keep your blood sugar levels as consistent as possible, and that's protein, fiber, proper food that is not processed, fruits and vegetables. So I think that's the key. It's very simple, but it's just to focus on that. And I especially as we age too, the protein is really important. And I recommend about 1 gram per pound of protein for the day. So that's tough to get in, but if you start thinking about that protein first, whether it's the eggs or the Greek yogurt, chicken salad at lunch and fish in the evening or small steak, depending on your preference, but it's doable. And you've got the beans and everything as well that add the protein. So, yeah.
Just be creative. Just be creative.
Yes.
Food is intended to be enjoyed, but you can be creative with it so that you can enjoy the same food in different ways all the time, the same time. And so in consuming the protein, don't just settle for what you're so accustomed to and then you become bored with it.
Yes.
Try different ways of creating that same dish using the same proteins. When you talked about the chicken salads and so just, I thought, well, you know, you're right. Rather than having a whole chicken, piece of chicken, I can do my chicken in a different way. And so on your screen, folks, you're looking at some of the wellness meals, the nutritious meals.
Yes.
And this is what you give as a sample of a one-day low-fat meal plan?
Yes. And that would have enough protein. Well, for someone like, I based it on someone of my size and my weight to get the protein and to get the fiber. I kept the fat low, depending on your age and what you need to do, if it's weight loss or just maintenance. I find women, if they're going into perimenopause or menopause, they might need a few more of the good fats, you know, the avocados and the olive oils. And there's a little bit in there, but this would be a great meal plan. And obviously there's lots out there. You can always find this on Instagram. There's so much, and just to get something similar for a few different days. I mean, I would love to say I ate like that every day. I don't, but this is my goal. And then if people want to lose the weight and make a difference in their body frame, stick to this kind of a program and you'll see the difference.
Let me see how difficult is this for me to follow. Breakfast, oh dear. Okay, chia seeds. I was reading about that just yesterday, as a matter of fact. And it's the actual benefits that the body derives from the consumption of chia seeds and berries.
Yes, great antioxidants and fiber and
Really good for cleansing the kidneys and the system, the whole digestive system as well. For lunch, I can do the grilled chicken with the veg bowl. I can handle that. Yes, okay,
and
good.
And quinoa is a wonderful grain. Do you eat quinoa?
Moving on. For dinner, fish and vegetable plate. I can handle that. I can handle the dinner. Good, so I can do the lunch and dinner so far. I'll have to adjust the breakfast a little bit. And for the mid-morning snack, fruit and protein, yes. Afternoon snack, veg and hummus. And we'll see how that one goes from there. But there are other things that we can use to supplement as well as just to make it to our taste as well. But
yeah.
Eating a healthy, nutritious, maintain a healthy, nutritious diet is going to help and go a very long way in achieving what we want to achieve.
Yes, it's a huge part of the equation.
Yeah. But it's a discipline, folks, and I know when we ask the question, what is it most difficult for you to stay consistent with? I'm sure a lot of you will talk about eating healthily, but when you look at what we just shared with you, you will see it's not that difficult at all. You're actually using a lot of what you already have, just doing it differently and in different portions and all of that. And Michelle at Sangita Wellness, she can help you achieve all of that. But she wants to show us how else the body can move. And we shall see how else the body can move right after this break.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Books open your heart, your mind, and your soul. They are educational, entertaining, inspiring, and motivating. Are you an author of a recent book you want to share? Then Mornin Barbados would love to feature your book in our The Next Chapter segment. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.bb. That's morning without the G. Come and let us turn those pages together.
Week after week, Scold presents exciting reports and documentaries on the most varied topics of our time. Spectacular developments and innovations, lifestyle and trends of tomorrow, mobility and tourism, health news, highlights from art and culture. Each contribution grabs the viewer with extraordinary images and stories and takes him into fascinating worlds which he experiences here exclusively and up close. We're there when companies and specialists develop super satellites for a global network in space and can look behind the scenes. Scold is a window to everything that is there or is yet to come. Fly with us through time to better understand today and tomorrow. You've always wanted that. Scold, a look into the future.
Our world today is not the world God wants it to be. One of the reasons which will surprise many is that our planet, its governments, and its peoples are all living under the weight of Satan's rule. From the beginning of mankind's existence to today, human history is the written record of what it means to live under the rule of the devil. Yet that rule is coming to an end, and what a difference that will make.
Every Sunday at 9 a.m. on CBC TV 8, tune in for Tomorrow's World, sponsored by the Living Church of God.
Some ask, what makes Barbados so special? We at Mornin Barbados say it's you, our exceptional youth. You are talented, resilient, and inspirational. You are the epitome of the Barbadian spirit, testing the boundaries of your creativity. If you are an entrepreneur, artist, baker, designer, author, or have done anything you think should be highlighted, email us at morninbarbados@cbc.bb. Let us show the world our exceptional Bajan youth.
From the beautiful shores of the gem of the Caribbean, Barbados, home of the amazing Harrison's Cave, the tantalizing Oystins Bay Garden, our historic garrison, the indigenous road tennis, and the friendliest people in the world. We are 94.7.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
I am here to demonstrate a 20-minute workout with weights that you can all get started with. And it's basic, but it's going to be good. We're going to get the full body. I'm going to start you off with the squats that we've already shown you on a couch. You can start adding weights. And if you're just starting out, you can do this without the weights. You can start adding a 2, a 5, or eventually an 8 or a 10. I'm just going to show you a few of these. My recommendation is you get to about 12, 10 to 12, maybe 12 to 15 reps. And if you find the last 3 are easy, you need to up the weight. So you can see I need to up the weight on this one because I think I can do 12 or 15 without really getting myself too crazy. But it's a good one to get started. You're using the core. Anytime you're using dumbbells, you're getting the function of actually engaging that core as well instead of machines in the gym. So the other one after the squat, I've given you some static lunges. I've added some bicep curls because you might as well make most efficiency of your time. And I often do that in my classes, but I haven't done this in this beginner workout as much. We can do a compound movement of upper body and lower body. So this is what I have. 12 to 15 reps of each with a few seconds break in between. My heart rate's coming up. Can you hear it? So with this, keep the weights really controlled. I see a lot of people sometimes doing this, and there's really no point to that. When you're doing a bicep curl, you're using your biceps, so you squeeze and you contract that muscle, and then you come down and up. And the next one I had was a bent over row. So you're using your back, upper back, you're engaging your core, and then I added some tricep extensions. So you just pull the weights up to your hips, extend back, keeping the elbows high and stable. Don't forget to breathe. Exhale and press away, lengthening those arms. That is the function of the tricep, to straighten and bend through the elbows. And squeeze. Whew, my heart rate is up already. So the next one I have is a shoulder press. So you bring your elbows out to the side. Once again, core always engaged. Bring the weights overhead. Exhale as you push up. Lovely. I'm saying lovely because I think I can see you all. Oh, let's do a couple more. And the next one I had was an upright row, also for the shoulders, but you're getting into your back as well. Once again, engaging that core. I often tell my clients, keep the knees soft, because you can see this way you can engage your core when you're working your upper body, as opposed to locking your knees, you tend to arch your back. So keep that core tight. On the upright row, we're pulling up and back. So get the dumbbells up to the shoulders. Breathe. Oh, it's fun, isn't it? To feel the blood moving. I forgot to mention, make sure there's a good warm-up, and you'll have a nice stretchy cool down as well. I'm going to get onto the mat now, and we're going to do a chest press. If you can do a push-up, that's great. But just starting up, some of you, I find a chest press might be easier. You can do push-ups on your knees starting out. But this one, make sure the dumbbells are in line with your chest. The elbows tap the floor. And then you can press and squeeze all the way up. And then the next exercise I had was a hip bridge. Once again, using those glutes. I mentioned how lazy the glutes can become. Make sure you can touch your heels, keeping your feet hip distance apart. Core engaged. You can add the dumbbells if you can. You take a little north tilt of your pelvis, and with control, squeeze those glutes at the top, and then take a lovely slow articulation down. And exhale, squeeze, press through those heels, squeezing at the top. Now, as you progress, obviously you can add more weights. As you progress, we can add little pulses at the top if you like. I know my clients get very happy when I do that. You squeeze and squeeze and squeeze, and really work those glutes. And then, the final one, I added a plank. So remember, just start out slow. Start with a 20 seconds, set the goal to a 30-second plank, and then eventually a minute or more. Engage that core. Remember, shoulders away from ears. Tuck your tail. Hold and breathe. And this is the toughest part, because I think it's mental. Hanging here, doing nothing. There's so many things we can do in a plank, and I do that in my classes, mostly to distract people, instead of thinking, I'm just holding this for how long? And then you can go into some side planks too, but I didn't add that yet. I can add more, but there's the beginner one. If you need a little fact sheet, and I can send you that workout, please message me, and I'd love to help you through this journey. Thank you for joining.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
From the beautiful shores of the gem of the Caribbean, Barbados, home of the amazing Harrison's Cave, the tantalizing Oistins Bay Garden, our historic garrison, the indigenous road tennis, and the friendliest people in the world. We are 94.7 FM, the ultimate Bajan experience.
There is a saying, you can find a Bajan anywhere. Are you a Bajan living abroad? Or do you know of one who has migrated to another country? Well, we at Mornin Barbados would love to have you or them on our Bajan Afar segment. Share your amazing stories, experiences, and how you have adapted to a new culture. send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.vb. And together we will travel the world.
God will not give you a job. God will not call you to do something and then not give you the capacity to have it, to make it happen. He will give you the resources, he'll give you the people. Not only will he equip you with ideas, but he will equip you with favor, as he did Nehemiah.
Turn on the latest episode of Infinite Possibilities, only on CBC TV8, every Sunday at 1:30 p.m., sponsored by Covenant Life Teaching Center.
Welcome to Nature's Discount, the ultimate health food store. At Nature's Discount, we have thousands of quality products at great prices.
Hi guys, Dottie here with Nature's Discount, and today we are talking about Solar Ray Microbiome Probiotics and why you should be taking them.
And we have well over 3,000 amazing products to help you get healthy.
For your health tips, tune in to CBC TV8 every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday for Nature's Discount, sponsored by Get Healthy Incorporated.
98.1 The One, your number one party station. With an audience from 18 to 40, we keep you engaged, energized, and entertained. Choose 98.1 FM, The One.
Hey there, it's Mahalia. I want to share something that might be really helpful. If you're feeling anxious, overwhelmed, depressed, or lonely and have no one to talk to, call Lifeline Barbados. We all face struggles at times in our lives. You're not alone. There's no need to feel ashamed or embarrassed. It's okay to reach out for support. Lifeline Barbados is completely confidential. No one else will know you called. They're there to offer a caring ear and guidance without judgment. And fellas, I want you to know asking for help is a true sign of strength. It takes real courage to reach out. You can also call Lifeline Barbados if you're worried about loved ones who are struggling and you need advice on how to support them. There's a saying, a problem shared is a problem halved, but not everyone has someone they can confide in. That's why Lifeline Barbados exists, to be there for you or someone you care about during tough times. Save this number. Lifeline Barbados is just a call away. Remember, you can reach out whenever you need to talk.
Morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
We're 16 to 7. I'm sure you have your water, have had your water indeed after that wonderful workout with Michelle, and consider doing it not just today but every single day. I know it's difficult at times to remain consistent with it. I have a challenge myself. But nevertheless, if we put in the extra effort every single day, I think at the end of it all, the journey, we'll see the results. And we all want to have those positive results, don't we all? So let's try it starting today. Few things to remind you of: that Royal Vessants Barbados advises you that roadworks are scheduled to commence on Highway 1 in the Holetown area starting at 9 tonight, and that work will continue over the weekend. It's the final part of utility works. Traffic diversions, personnel and police will be in place, and access for residents, businesses, PSVs and emergency service vehicles will be maintained. Motorists, you're advised to proceed with caution and follow directions, but also listen for further updates. And I'm sure while you were watching Michelle a moment ago doing what you were engaging in doing too, you saw the plants in the studio, and those plants have been in a collaboration with the National Conservation Commission. So if you're looking to bring life and color to your home, garden or business, at Codrington Plant Nursery and Garden Center, they grow the plants that make Barbados beautiful. From vibrant flowers to shade-giving and coastal resilient trees, the plants enhance parks, beaches, roadsides, hotels, and even your backyard. So every month, thousands of plants are carefully propagated and prepared for planting, keeping our island green, climate resilient, and visually stunning. And when you purchase from Codrington, you're supporting local jobs, reducing imports, and investing in a sustainable future. So whether you're planting a community park, revitalizing your garden, or adding a splash of color It all begins at Codrington Plant Nursery and Garden Center. So look at the information on your screen. You have the contact details for Codrington Nursery and Garden Center. Call them today. They offer free estimates, landscape design, landscape installation and maintenance, site clearing, plant nursery, and a whole lot more. But call them and discuss with them and let them work it out with you to make your space even more beautiful and enduring. All right, let's take you into the key of home. And this is a concept created by a lovely Barbadian lass. You perhaps would know her from season 2 of Beige to the World. We had her here on Morning Barbados as well before she took a trip off and left us, but she's back. Andreen McLean is with us. Andreen, good morning.
Good morning.
Good to have you in person.
And thank you for having me again.
How was that trip, first of all?
It was fantastic.
Yeah, what about it was?
Well, I went to Thailand. I spent 3 months there, and I learned so much about the genre of jazz. I learned about its nuances. I played with some of the best musicians I've ever come across. They all teach music at university level, so they know what they're doing. And, you know, I was just privileged and lucky to just sit at their feet and learn for those 3 months.
So what was the biggest takeaway that you came back with from those exposures?
That although we're small, although, you know, people say we don't have a lot to offer on the world stage, there is so much talent here. There's so much we can contribute to the world outside of these shores. And that's exactly why, that's exactly what I wanted to capture in the key of home. Yeah.
And so, while in Thailand, you had a chance, yes, to meet these outstanding other performers as well. What did they think of you and your performance?
I think they think a lot more highly of Barbados now.
Really?
You know? Yeah, because a lot of them don't even know what Barbados is. Like, you go outside of these shores, especially to, you know, continents like Europe and Asia, a lot of people mix the Bahamas up with Barbados, you know? So for me to be able to associate something positive with my country, I think that it's not just about me, it's about, you know, as our motto says, doing credit to our nation wherever we go. Yeah.
And so, having that exposure led you to thinking, you know what, I also need to focus on my performance in the key of home. And that seems to me to be saying that you're focused in not just telling the Barbadian story, but designing your craft in such a way that you know that this is from Barbados.
Yes.
Am I right?
That is very correct.
Now I'm curious as to the magic of that. How does that work? Because a jazz song is a jazz song is a jazz song. How do you make it then in the key of home?
So, well, first and foremost, God is good.
Amen.
God is good. He's given me some talent, some creative vision, and then he's just put people around me and opportunities around me for me to hone that and for me to, you know, expose that and share that with not just Barbados, but for the rest of the world. So when I came back from, well, I went to Thailand, and then that contract led me to another one in Hong Kong. So I spent some time in Asia. And when I came back, the NCF called me. You know, it's the NCF.
Yes.
They called me and they said, you know, we've been following your work and we want to invest in your artistry. And that's why I say God is good. You know, nothing before its time. And even when I was abroad and performing, I would mention Barbados' name every time I could. And even I was out there for or one of our Independence Day celebrations, and I had the entire band learn Welcome the Morning Sun, and I played it and I sang it on November 30th in the middle of Thailand, you know? So, in the middle of Hong Kong, I'm sorry. So, now that I'm here, and now that, you know, I always wanted to be able to bring some of that magic back home, you know, because a lot of people, they soak up a lot of education, you know, a lot of what Barbados has to offer, as you should, and then they just go abroad and just share it all with abroad and never bring it back home. So I wanted to make sure that I have something, because I'm Barbadian.
Oh, why jazz for you?
Jazz, I am not trying to play on the title of the album, but it always felt like home. Always felt like home.
Play on the title of the album. It's all right. It's your album. And so it always felt like home to you to do jazz. I mean, here we are looking at you in the key of home. and that brings me to asking the question in terms of marketing and positioning of who you are and what you offer. How much of an organization do you have that helps you to achieve all of that?
Thank you. So, and I'm saying thank you because now we get to highlight some persons who are instrumental in this project. So, Andre Woodbine was a producer for this project. And I went to him, I said, I have this concept. And, you know, he is...
Oh, yes.
He's
Say nothing more.
fantastic. Thank you.
I don't know.
We understand. And then we were talking about, but so many people have done jazz, you know, but what is going to make this Barbadian, or what is going to make it jazz? So the feature song of the album is called Home. And it's actually a combination of tuck and jazz when you listen to it. So it's all about just intertwining who I am and, you know, my experiences outside of the Ashores. Yeah.
That's interesting. Tuck and jazz.
Yes,
I know you're saying to yourself, but tuck has a certain rhythm. Jazz has a totally different cadence. And so how is it that they're able to make jazz and incorporate tuck? I can't wait to hear it indeed. And so it's an EP that you've released.
Yes, please.
How many tracks are on there?
There are 5 tracks on it.
5 tracks.
5 tracks.
I know you're excited. Your little baby is born. It's released. Yes. So for those watching from abroad, as well as those local as well, how can they access this great work you've released called In the Key of Home?
So everything's available on my YouTube page.
On your YouTube page?
YouTube. Just Queen Andreen on YouTube.
Okay. Queen Andreen.
On YouTube.
Queen Andreen on YouTube, and you'll see it all for yourself, and you engage in it all for yourself. Have you had bookings yet?
I have currently. I am at the Cliff Restaurant on Thursdays. I'm actually at Ocean 2 on Tuesdays as well.
Oh, fantastic. How do you describe your tone?
My tone? People ask me this all the time.
Yeah, so how do you describe it?
I'll be honest with you. And I should have an answer, shouldn't I? I will say that I care more about the skill and the technique that's behind, you know, being a vocalist, and less about how I sound. But it's emotive. It's soft. It's balanced, you know, and it makes you feel things.
Yeah. There's a different artistry to jazz than it is for soca or any other genre.
Please.
Pop even. I know you've done some pop as well, but jazz is your home. And so you have to internalize a lot.
Yes.
Because you're telling a story. Jazz is a message. Jazz is not just songs and music in the air. And so in being able to look at the words, understand the song, then look at your audience and deliver that song. What's that process like for you in preparation?
Well, it starts firstly with being good at your craft. You can only be creative and have fun with something if you're just good at it, if you take any time to invest, and, you know, so because there's so many things to worry about when you're performing. If you have to worry about how you're going to do something, how you're going to hit a note, how you're going to, you know, play a note, then it's just harder to have fun and be creative with it. After being, you know, taking your time and investing, then you've got to sit in the song. You have to connect your experiences with the lyrics, or even if the lyrics don't speak to you, perhaps in melody, or just, you know, different elements of the song can speak to you. So that you have to do. You also have to listen a lot, because you learn a lot from the people who've gone before you. And jazz is a genre that there's so much vocabulary to learn from persons like Ella Fitzgerald, Art Pepper, you know. So you've got to take the time and listen to what people have done before. They can give you ideas, not that you're going to steal, but
they give you ideas.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen to me. I want to hear every second of the song you shall perform for us now. But Andreen McLean, I like the name of your song, your name, Andreen McLean, Queen Andreen.
It rhymes.
It all rhymes. You find her on socials indeed, and enjoy the great EP that she has, In the Key of Home. What are you going to perform for us?
Home, actually.
Home. All right, cool. So what I will do, I'll sit back, you sit back too, and get ready to enjoy the brilliance of Barbadian Andreen McLean.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
There is a saying, you can find a Bajan anywhere. Are you a Bajan living abroad? Or do you know of one who has migrated to another country? Well, we at Mornin Barbados would love to have you or them on our Bajan Afar segment. Share your amazing stories, experiences, and how you have adapted to a new culture. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.vb, and together we will travel the world.
Some ask, what makes Barbados so special? We at Mornin Barbados say it's you, our exceptional youth. You are talented, resilient, and inspirational. You are the epitome of the Barbadian spirit. testing the boundaries of your creativity. If you are an entrepreneur, artist, baker, designer, author, or have done anything you think should be highlighted, email us at morninbarbados@cbc.bb. Let us show the world our exceptional Bajan youth.
Hi.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
In blue, quiet light of dawn, dreams rise with the tides. Waves of melodies hum gently, singing a sweet song to me. 'Tis my song of home, pride and industry collide, and sunlight's life. Dreams take wind and far beyond these shores I go, but this melody, it always guides me home. Through the world, carry blue and gold, doing credit to you wherever I go. And if ever I miss you or how far I may roam, I'll always have this song of home. I'll always have this song of home. I'll always have this song of home.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Hey there, it's Mahalia. I want to share something that might be really helpful. If you're feeling anxious, overwhelmed, depressed, or lonely and have no one to talk to, call Lifeline Barbados. We all face struggles at times in our lives. You're not alone. There's no need to feel ashamed or embarrassed. It's okay to reach out for support. Lifeline Barbados is completely confidential. No one else will know you called. They're there to offer a caring ear and guidance without judgment. And fellas, I want you to know asking for help is a true sign of strength. It takes real courage to reach out. You can also call Lifeline Barbados if you're worried about loved ones who are struggling and you need advice on how to support them. There's a saying, a problem shared.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Thanks to Andrew McLean there for bringing that beautiful song home. You heard the tuck in just a little while indeed. And so it's 7 o'clock. Let's take a look at some news now. A call for Barbadians to protect themselves to avoid contracting the flu and respiratory illnesses this election season. In recent weeks, Barbados has been seeing a surge in the rising cases in influenza and flu-like illnesses. That surge has put a pressure on the QEHA and E department, which is navigating an extremely operational strain owing to the outbreak. And it's against that background that the appeal is coming from the Minister of Health, who is also the Barbados Labour Party's campaign manager, Dr. the Most Honourable Jerome Walcott. He issued the advice at the National Housing Corporation, where the BLP's 30 candidates paid their deposits.
At this time, I think you should all be aware that there are a number of respiratory viruses in circulating. And I want to implore Barbadians to sanitize and use their masks when they come into meetings, and especially during voting, to maintain those things. Wear your mask and sanitize.
activity yesterday. Prime Minister Mia Mottley was among them, and she was one who was making the required payment to qualify to seek nomination next week. Anesta Henry has a story.
Too much fanfare and clad in party colors, the 30 candidates of the Barbados Labour Party arrived at the National Housing Corporation building. One after the other, they paid their nomination deposit of $250 each to the Treasury. Campaign manager Dr. the Most Honorable Jerome Walcott says the party will now focus on rolling out its campaign in the coming days.
This week, we will focus in on meeting certain deadlines that are required by the Electoral Boundaries Commission, and thereafter you will hear us, defending our record, our proud record, and giving you further on the exciting plans we have for Barbados.
And the candidates were all smiles as they showed off their receipts to scores of supporters looking on. Leading the charge was candidate for St. Michael Northeast Prime Minister Mia Mottley, who says she has absolute confidence in her campaign manager.
And I know I'm a candidate and will submit to his discipline. Thank you.
First-timer and the candidate for Christchurch South, Dr. Chantal Monroe-Knight, says paying her deposit is a proud moment for her, but her focus is now on the work that lies ahead.
But I intend to win this seat and then also as well continue to be the best representative for Christchurch South.
Another newcomer, candidate for St. Joseph, Ryan Brathwaite, is also pleased to be a part of the journey.
There's nothing short of exhilarating to be a part of this journey and to come and pay the deposit today makes it official. And as we've always been ready in St. Joseph, we're ready to keep St. Joseph ready.
Candidate Tyra Trotman, for whom this is also a new experience, is also excited to hit the campaign trail as she seeks to represent the people of St. Michael Central.
I've been doing the work, so just to continue now and basically prove myself to the people of St. Michael Central.
St. George North candidate Tony Moore also shares her feelings.
I am positive, confident, yet not complacent at all.
Candidate for Christchurch East, Wilfred Abrams, says he too is ready.
We're ready. The money's paid and we're ready. Just a nomination now, and then we off and running.
And the candidate for St. Thomas, Gregory Nichols, is feeling good and makes it clear he is ready to get back to the constituency to resume work.
Get back to meeting all the people in St. Thomas that I need to meet and get them out to support and vote on election day. So the team is ready, waiting for me. I'm going to get back in the field right now.
Michael Lashley has done this on several occasions, but this is the first time he is a candidate for the Barbados Labour Party and representing the city.
Support is there, and I'm confident. My experience, of course, in canvassing, preparation for election, and particularly election day, I have that experience. So I think putting that together, I'm confident of a victory.
After winning the St. James North seat in a by-election last May, Chad Blackman is hoping to repeat that success.
The response on the ground continues to be very strong, but as I've said, I will continue to seek representation for people with a level of humility as well.
Nomination day is January 27th. Anesta Henry, CBC News.
Well, 3 weeks into 2026, the island has recorded its 7th road fatality, including following 6 accidents, and it has caused the police to renew their call for motorists to pay closer attention on our roads. Rachel Agard's reports.
Police are tonight appealing to motorists to drive with due care and attention on the nation's roads. The appeal from Police Communications and Public Affairs Officer, Acting Inspector Ryan Brathwaite. He was speaking at the scene of an accident along Fitzvillage Road, St. James, where 33-year-old Doneco Griffith lost his life, making him the 7th road fatality for the year.
We ought to drive with caution. We ought to pay attention well on the roadway. We must be compliant with the traffic laws, whether it be speeding, overtaking, driving without due care. This will save lives. be more tolerant to other persons using the road, and also drive in a defensive mode. Drive knowing that someone else may do something that is not compliant with the road, the laws of the road, and that would put you in a better position to avoid a collision if someone else is not compliant.
Police say the incident involved a public service vehicle, and Griffith, who was conducting on board the PSV, which was traveling from Bridgetown to Spicetown, collided with a pole along the left side of the road.
We are continuing investigations into this matter, and we're appealing to anyone who may have been in the area at the time and witnessed this collision to please contact the Whole Town Police Station at 419-1700.
Griffith's twin sister, who declined to be identified, says it was a hard pill to swallow after getting the news from a cousin. She says Griffith did not usually work on PSVs.
He's been hotel industry guest host, then started George Lake. And the hurtful part about it is that when you come back with a new life, afraid of it. So it's like, you're working, you're going to make things so you do what you do. So he just worked that back to everybody knows he's not a gangster, he's not a troublesome person, he's in his own world. He don't mean anybody's dead. It's not his time. But when they see you working time, it's like they can paint you with all the rest. And anybody who knows him, because I really seen things, but people ain't got no own judgment on person in the same time. But anybody here can tell you, anybody who knows he from Vancouver can tell you he's an outside person.
Donegal Griffith would have celebrated his birthday on January 31st and leaves to mourn his 3-year-old daughter, his girlfriend, and other family members. Rachel Agard, CBC News.
All right, thanks, Rachel. That brings an end to our news. Until now, we'll have more news coming up here on TV8 at 12 noon today. Morning Barbados takes a break here. We're coming back in a moment.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Books open your heart, your mind, and your soul. They are educational, entertaining, inspiring, and motivating. Are you an author of a recent book you want to share? Then Mornin Barbados would love to feature your book in our The Next Chapter segment. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.bb. That's morning without the G. Come and let us turn those pages together.
Week after week, Scold presents exciting reports and documentaries on the most varied topics of our time. Spectacular developments and innovations, lifestyle and trends of tomorrow, mobility and tourism, health news, highlights from art and culture. Each contribution grabs the viewer with extraordinary images and stories and takes him into fascinating worlds which he experiences here exclusively and up close. We're there when companies and specialists develop super satellites for a global network in space and can look behind the scenes. Scold is a window to everything that is there or is yet to come. Fly with us through time to better understand today and tomorrow. You've always wanted that. Scold, a look into the future.
Our world today is not the world God wants it to be. One of the reasons, which will surprise many, is that our planet, its governments, and its peoples are all living under the weight of Satan's rule. From the beginning of mankind's existence to today, human history is the written record of what it means to live under the rule of the devil. Yet that rule is coming to an end. And what a difference that will make.
Every Sunday at 9 a.m. on CBC TV 8, tune in for Tomorrow's World, sponsored by the Living Church of God.
Some ask, What makes Barbados so special? We at Mornin Barbados say it's you, our exceptional youth. You are talented, resilient, and inspirational. You are the epitome of the Barbadian spirit.
Good morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
11 after 7 on this Friday morning, Friday the 23rd of January 2026. To all of you who are contemplating the use of your time, how do you spend your time? Perhaps gardening is an idea that you might want to take up. And in gardening, there's movement. There's movement in gardening. As a matter of fact, you might be doing a whole lot of squats if you didn't check yourself carefully before. And so when you're thinking about doing some gardening, let me offer you a suggestion where to go to find some of the most beautiful plants that will help you to start the process. You can go to Codgerton Plant Nursery and Garden Center where they grow greenery that shapes our island. They have vibrant flowers, shade-giving trees, coastal resilient shrubs. Bring it up larger so we can see. Every plant carefully propagated each month to give Barbadians beautiful, climate-resilient and inviting shade. Our garden center offers high-quality, locally grown plants, garden furniture and accessories, perfect for homeowners, landscapers and businesses, and every purchase supports local jobs, reduces imports, and strengthens our national plant supply. So whether you're planting a park, refreshing your garden, or adding color to a beachfront, your landscape begins at Codrington. So the question of the day still remains, folks. I still want to hear from you. Still want to hear from you. That question of the day is, what is harder to stay consistent with? Is it eating healthy? Is it exercising regularly? Is it getting enough rest? Or is it all of them? Or is it nothing at all? What is harder for you to stay consistent with? Eating healthy, exercising regularly, getting enough rest, or all of the above? 228-5562 or 228-5563. Of course, you can place your comment in our comment sections on our Facebook or YouTube streams. So which of those do you think is hardest to stay consistent with? What is it? What is it? What is it? 228-5562 or 63. Call me now. I really want to hear from you. I'd like to engage with you, to hear your thoughts, to hear what could be very well your challenge. Your challenge might very well be similar to mine. And I'd love to have that company for a little while. But what is it that you think is hardest or hard to stay consistent with? Is it eating healthy, exercising regularly, or getting enough rest? 228-5562 or 228-5563. Also want to remind you that some road works continue in whole town, and so there is a scheduled maintenance work to continue tonight from 9, and that will continue right through the weekend. This is the final part of utility works. Traffic diversions, personnel and police will be in place. Access for residents, businesses, PSVs and emergency services will be maintained. Motorists are advised to proceed with caution and follow directions and listen out for further details. So 228-5562 or 228-5563. Call. I'm waiting on you. Call 228-5562 or 63. Let me know what you think. Kelly says, I find getting enough rest nowadays is harder to stay consistent with. Why, Kelly? Roll, you need to come back. Why is that so difficult for you, Kelly, to do? Getting enough rest within your regular day? Why is that so difficult for you? Is it time management? Is it that you have found yourself taking on more than you would have normally? What is it? But we do have a call online. Good morning. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, how are you doing?
Hi.
Could you stop? Hold on. Do me a favor. Turn off the volume on your television. You got that? Everybody calling, please turn down the volume. I thank you for calling. I truly, truly do, because I really love to hear and have that interaction with you. And I want you to call. But it makes it so much nicer when, as you hear the phone ring and someone answers the phone, you turn off the volume and then you come through to me and we can have a really nice conversation. Hello, good morning. Good morning.
Hello?
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, how about you?
I'm doing well, thank you for asking. Where are you calling from?
St. George.
St. George. What's your first name?
Kilani.
Say that first name again, slower for me.
Kilani.
You got me good. All right. Which do you think is harder to stay consistent with? Is it eating healthy, exercising regularly, or getting enough rest?
All of the above.
All of the above? Why do you say so?
Eating healthy is very hard because you can't stop taking about the junk food. Exercising regularly is also very hard because you want to rest sometimes. And getting enough rest is also very hard because sometimes you just can't sleep.
Sometimes you just can't sleep. And when do you find that happens? Is there a particular time in the moon cycle, or is there a particular time of, I don't know, when do you find it most difficult to get sleep?
Can you repeat that?
I'll use me as an example. I don't do well with moonlight. When it goes into full moon mode, I get very restless. Yeah, I do. And so I find it difficult to rest once it's that full moon cycle. All other stages of the moon, I'm good. But so I don't know if that's your problem too, is it? All right.
Well, yes, it's something like that.
Okay. I thank you for calling, okay? And thank you for sharing as well. But work harder on being a little more consistent with your eating healthy and exercising as well. And then you have to have rest. The body requires rest. So therefore you have to build in the time. That means you shut down all your devices and perhaps close your eyes a lot earlier than you perhaps normally would. 228-5562 or 228-556. Call me quick before my voice goes. Call me quickly and let me know your thoughts. What's harder to stay consistent with? And you can rate your comments so we can share them as well. 228-5562 or 228-5563. What's harder to stay consistent with? What's harder to stay consistent with? So Zabi says, eating healthy is hard since I like to eat a lot of junk food. And healthy food is more expensive. How do you know? Also, getting enough rest. I think there aren't enough hours in a day. That is funny. There aren't enough hours in a day for me to play. Oh, the youth, the voice of the youth. It is funny. You're so right. I know, when I was much younger, it always felt as though, you know, the time to play just went by so quickly. When the time to do other more serious things just lingered and languished for a long time. But Zabi, you got to work a little harder and, you know, eat a lot more healthily indeed, because it does your body good. 228-5562 or 228-5563. Someone's on the line? Hello?
Hello.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm good.
Oh, that's good to hear. And what's your first name? Where are you watching from?
St. James.
First name?
Trevor.
Kevin?
Trevor.
Oh, Trevor. Trevor of St. James. Right, Trevor. Of the list, which is harder for you to stay consistent with?
Eating healthy.
Why you say so, Trev?
Because I love to eat.
So, because you love to eat does not mean that it's difficult to eat healthy? What kinds of food do you love to eat, Trevor?
All types of food.
Then healthy food is a part of that all types, right?
Yes, please.
But somehow you like the taste of the other types of food. Correct?
Correct.
But have you ever tried preparing for yourself? Do you cook, by the way? Do you prepare your own meals?
No, I don't cook for myself.
Oh, you don't do that. So you rather buy your food?
No, my girlfriend cooks.
Okay, so whatever she cooks, you eat. You eat. Have you ever had a discussion with her that perhaps she could look to incorporate a whole lot more other healthy choices? Have you ever had that discussion before?
But she like eating too. Any and everything.
So, as the old people said, neither one of you could tell the other one come back. Right.
What happened? She said, eating just make you happy.
Oh. Yeah. Food makes people happy. But you know, sometimes in making people happy, you can hurt yourself. But would you like to get better at eating healthily?
Well, so.
That sounds like a no-no. That's all right, Trevor. If it's that, it's that. But Trevor, just note, okay, by the way, what decade of age are you in? Your 30s, 40s, 50s, what?
50s.
Your 50s. Take it from this old boy, Trevor, here. If you don't start to consider eating a healthier diet, your body is going to tell you, eat a healthier diet. Don't wait for that to happen, because you could find yourself laying in a bed in another space. And that is not the happiest moment in time. So I want you to consider starting today, just a little bit, even if it's just for lunch. Try having a healthy option. And then see how it tastes, see how it goes, be creative with it. We shared with you a recipe of how a day meal plan can look. And it doesn't look difficult at all. It really doesn't look difficult, but I want you to give some consideration to it. Try it just one meal in a day. One meal in a day. And see how that goes, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Trevor, as well. Thank you, too. Sharon says exercising is hard, Trevor. Sharon, I agree with you. The gyms are expensive. I'm worried about that part. Also, I can't seem to find the time. Yes, I agree with that. I work early, and by the time I finish working, I'm too tired. Here's your brother. So I know how it feels. But going to the gym is not the only place you can actually begin your exercise. A walk in the cool of the day. Just walk and come back. Walk and come back. Walk and come back. It does your body good. Good morning. Hello. Good morning. Okay. Bako says Trevor loves his tummy. Yeah, Bako, you too. You too. So don't put this on Trevor. This is not about Trevor. You too. By the way, Bako, good morning to you. You're home. You're home. Welcome home, Bako. Bako is from the north of the island, originated from the north of the island. I know Bako well. Bako is one of those diehard QFM fans, indeed. And so to you, Bako, good morning. Welcome home. 228-5562 or 228-5563. What's harder to stay consistent with? Is it eating healthy, exercising regularly, or getting enough rest? And I know our days are so consumed by all of the things that people want us to do. And then we sacrifice so much of that time in service of others that we forget ourselves. I know. But we have to also eke out some time for self and self-preservation, part of which is considering what you eat, considering exercise, and definitely rest. If you don't rest, your body will rest you. 228-5562 or 63. Bryce, good morning. Bryce says exercise is hard, as I love watching TV and playing video games. Bryce, get up. You have to move around. You know, a lot of you youngsters, you like to sit down and play these games on your gadgets and don't move a muscle other than to reach for a glass of this or reach for a bag of that. Bryce, you saw us this morning working the quads, right, Bryce? You can do that too. Good morning. Hello. I'm told it's a call. Is there such a call? 228-5562 or 63. Good morning.
Good morning, Pearson.
Hi, how are you?
I'm all right, and you?
Oh, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Who's calling and where are you watching from?
I am watching from St. Michael, and my name is Lily.
Lily?
Yes.
Lily?
Yes, please.
That means you're pure and like the undriven snow.
That is correct.
All right, Lily. All right, my girl. So which of these do you think is harder for you to stay consistent with?
Oh, none of them. None of them, because I don't have a choice.
What do you mean by that?
Because I have celiac disease. Therefore, I have to eat healthy.
Right. So because of that condition, this is your life. This is your life plan. You have to eat healthy.
Yes.
Do you have to exercise regularly as well?
Well, to be honest with you, I don't get in much exercise. But when I do, I try my best.
You try your best. And your limited ability and capacity. All right. And is it based on your condition, does it make it difficult for you to have enough rest?
Yes, because I find it hard to sleep mostly at night.
Why so?
Because I'm not working anymore, so I sleep mostly during the day.
Oh, well, you sleep, as the people say, you sleep too much.
Yes.
I understand that. But, you know, you can adjust that yourself. You can make a difference where that's concerned. You know that?
Tell me how to do it.
Well, since you sleep so much during the day, and you would rather sleep at night, you have to start sleeping less during the day so that you can sleep more at night. I have the same problem too. Sorry. Because
so that means I'll have to find something to occupy my mind during the day.
Yes. Yes. That means you can find another activity that you can engage in that keeps you active so that you're attracted from falling asleep. And then later in the evening, when you're a little tired, you fall asleep. It makes it a lot easier. You make yourself tired during the day, in other words.
You have any ideas what I could do?
I have no idea because I don't understand. I don't know enough about the condition that you're faced with, so I wouldn't be in a position.
Celiac disease is where I am gluten intolerant.
You are gluten intolerant?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So you have to adjust your diet accordingly.
Yes, I do.
But in doing that, it does not affect your ability to move and to do things, right?
No.
So, but do you work?
No, I'm not working anymore.
Okay. So work with me for a minute. So, is it just yourself in the house?
Yes, I am.
And do you do housework every single day, as in mop, sweep, all those kinds of things? Yeah, you do laundry?
You name it. Mm-hmm.
Pardon me?
Yes, I do.
Every day?
Almost every day.
And do you take some time to go outside and socialize or do gardening or any of that? No.
Sometimes.
You increase that. Get out and visit some neighbors as best you can. I know neighborhoods are a little different today from how they used to be, but you know, socialize, spend time outside doing things with different people, and then eventually you come back into the house. If you spend a lot of time in the house, in the bedroom, then you find it difficult to go and do other things in other places. Take it from me again. So as much as possible, you come outside. Whether you change location in the house, rather than spending all the time in the bedroom with everything you need there, go into the kitchen, go into the living room, go into somewhere, another room, change the rooms up.
Yeah, but you see, it could become real boring because there's no one to chat with.
Good. That's why I said to you, go to the neighbors. Go visit with a neighbor. Go visit a friend.
There aren't any neighbors I can chat with. Most of the people out here is not friendly.
Oh, that's what I said. Neighborhoods are different from today.
Yeah, they're not friendly.
What about...
They live within themselves.
Yeah, I know. Neighborhoods are different. What about church? Are you involved in any church?
Yes, I am. But that's only 2 days a week.
I'm not talking about going to church. I'm talking about your friends and your worshipers at church, the people who you worship with. Do you have...
Most of them are at work.
You mean none of them home or could take a call from you?
Very few.
All right. Well, I've made some suggestions. I'm not sure, but you're going to have to really look and see how more social you become, because if you stay in that house, it's going to send you crazy. So get outside and go and meet some friends, okay? As best you can. All right, Lily? Thank you so much indeed for your call. 228-5562 or 228-5563. I want to cough. Just a moment. So what's harder for you to stay consistent with? Is it eating healthy, exercising regularly, or getting enough rest? Yes, I'm yapping a lot, so it's going to put a strain on the voice. 228-5562 or 63. Good morning. Hello.
Good morning.
Hi, how are you?
Well, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Who's calling?
My name is Yvette.
Yvette. And Yvette, what parish are you watching from?
St. Michael.
All right, Yvette, St. Michael. Which is it for you? Eating healthy, exercising regularly, or getting enough rest, or all of those?
Eating healthy.
Really? Why is that hard?
You say what is hard?
Pardon me?
Explain to me.
I ask you, you said to me...
It's hard to stay with consistency.
I'm a little confused.
All about the exercise.
Yvette, are you using a cordless phone?
Yes.
And are you near to the base of the phone where you put it to charge? You're near the base?
Yes.
Okay. Is it the phone is well charged, or you haven't charged it in a little bit?
It's charged.
Okay. I want you, because it sounds as though you're breaking up. That's why. So I wanted to hear from you. You said eating healthy is a little hard for you.
Exercising regular. I would say it's all the above.
I'm losing parts, so I can't track it clearly at all. But Yvette, thanks for calling. I understand for a lot of people And a lot of it has to do with you retraining the palate. As I said, I had that problem too. I had to retrain the palate to consume more healthy products. Getting enough rest, most nights I can't sleep, Crystal says. Why are you all finding it so hard to sleep at night? Why is night such a problem for people to sleep? Why is that? What are you doing during your day that your night cannot be enjoyable? What is it? Is it a mattress? Is it the home environment? Is it the curtains you have or don't have? What is it? Rest is as important as being awake. So folks, we've got to balance it out a little bit better. But I understand. I truly, truly understand. And I thank you for sharing your perspectives as well with us. We'll take a break right here. We're coming back with more in just a moment.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Some ask, what makes Barbados so special? We at Mornin Barbados say it's you, our exceptional youth. You are talented, resilient, and inspirational. You are the epitome of the Barbadian spirit, testing the boundaries of your creativity. If you are an entrepreneur, artist, baker, designer, author, or have done anything you think should be highlighted, email us at morninbarbados@cbc.bb. Let us show the world our exceptional Bajan youth.
From the beautiful shores of the gem of the Caribbean, Barbados, home of the amazing Harrison's Cave, the tantalizing Oystins Bay Garden, our historic garrison, the indigenous road tennis, and the friendliest people in the world. We are 94.7 FM, the ultimate Bajan experience.
There is a saying, you can find a Bajan anywhere. Are you a Bajan living abroad? Or do you know of one who has migrated to another country? Well, we at Mornin Barbados would love to have you or them on our Bajan Afar segment. Share your amazing stories, experiences, and how you have adapted to a new culture. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.bb. And together we will travel the world.
God will not give you a job. God will not call you to do something and then not give you the capacity to have it, to make it happen. He will give you the resources, he'll give you the people. Not only will he equip you with ideas, but he will equip you with favor, as he did Nehemiah.
Turn on the latest episode of Infinite Possibilities, only on CBC TV8, every Sunday at 1:30 p.m., sponsored by Covenant Life Teaching Center.
Welcome to Nature's Discount, the ultimate health food store. At Nature's Discount, we have thousands of quality products at great prices.
Hi guys, Dottie here with Nature's Discount, and today we are talking about Solar Ray Microbiome Probiotics and why you should be taking them.
And we have
We're going to Canada, as a matter of fact, and perhaps he's all snowed under, but finally we've made contact with Alex Yearwood, who runs the Gem of the Caribbean restaurant in Canada. It's a Barbadian-run business. Alex, good morning to you.
Hi, good morning, Pearson. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm great.
Describe for me this morning the weather. What is it like outside?
It's full of snow out there right now. We cannot get, I can't get outside right now because of the snow. Like, I drive a cargo van.
Wow.
And it's a V8. It's a V8, and it's rear wheel drive. So you don't want to go out there in that.
My goodness. How does that affect your restaurant operations?
Well, sometimes you have to close the restaurant. Sometimes it's so bad you have to close the restaurant that you can't get out there.
And today is one of those kinds of days that you're contemplating closing the restaurant?
Well, I'm actually closed for a week because I now got a baby.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. So I'm opening back on Saturday. All my customers are calling and stuff, but I'm open back on Saturday.
All right. So you had your paternity leave for just 1 week.
Yeah, just 1 week.
So is it a boy or girl?
It's a boy.
Your first?
No, it's my he's number 6.
Oh, what a number. Number 6. He's your no, I said, and there's a reason why I also say that, because I am also the 6th child of 10. So I'm a number 6 child too. So I understand how special he is. And he's also
a special kid.
Yeah. Have you given a name yet?
His name is Azil.
Azil. What does that mean?
It means God's strength.
Oh boy. So who made up that name? Who made up that name?
His mom actually made that name. His mom. Yeah.
Fair enough. I mean, you stick to what you do best, right? Run your restaurant and let her deal with all those other bits.
I'm telling you.
I'm telling you. Talk to me about the restaurant, because apparently it's a hit, Gem of the Caribbean. What is it? What is the magic to Gem of the Caribbean restaurant?
Well, Gem of the Caribbean restaurant is the first takeout restaurant here in Canada. First takeout Barbados restaurant in Canada. I opened the Gem of the Caribbean restaurant the 30th of November 2024.
Oh, Independence Day.
Independence Day, which was a great day to open. If you go on your Google, you're going to see the Gem of the Caribbean restaurant has 4.9 stars on Google. A lot of persons are contacting me to buy the Gem of the Caribbean restaurant.
Wow.
I would never sell it. It was my dream since I came to Canada. And when I came to Canada, I was like, there's no Barbados restaurant in Canada. There's no place to get Barbados food. I was like, I'm going to open the first Barbados restaurant here. And I did.
And now 2 years later, you're the success that everybody wants to be a part of. What's on the menu generally, though?
On the menu generally is Barbados baked chicken. You could get your authentic Bajan rice and peas. You could get your Bajan macaroni pie. You could get your Bajan burgers, right? We call it the Bajan Caribbean burger. You could also get your fish cakes every day.
Whoa.
You could get your ham cutters, your cheese cutters. You could get your rock cakes. You could get your sweet bread.
Alex.
Every day.
Alex. You're making this Bajan boy real hungry. Honestly.
Yes, man.
And so you've been running this now, and it's been the success of the town. And so what's your projection for the business going forward? It's just 2 years you've been in business. You opened in 2024. 2 years later, now what's your projection for the next 3 or so years?
Well, my projection right now is that I'm getting contact from some of my friends there in Calgary. So the next one is going to be in Alberta. We're going to open the next one in Alberta. And from there, my projections is to franchise this business and to make it the first Bajan franchise in Canada.
Wow.
And throughout the world.
Gem of the Caribbean, see, it want nothing will be. He's a Bajan. He's a Bajan indeed.
He's a Bajan.
So you're doing well, Alex. Your present location, you said, is in Calgary?
No, my present location is in Welland. 140 Welland, Ontario.
Right.
Yeah, it's like 18 minutes away from Niagara Falls.
For those who want to go. So therefore, for those of you who want to go, then you do so. And your takeout restaurant, you're not a dine-in restaurant.
Yeah, I'm a takeout restaurant. I only have like 4 little stools on the side. But every Saturday, I have a lot of people coming from over the border. I'll have a lot of people coming from as far as Toronto, Buffalo, New York, and stuff for their pudding and sauce.
Yeah.
The pudding and sauce is a big thing on Saturdays. Like, it's a really, really big staple.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the pudding in the sauce is a really big thing.
Yeah. Boy. Here too. Here still. And
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you're doing well.
It's a
We're
big-
so proud of you, Alex. We're really, really proud of you. And as brief as the time has to be, I really want to thank you so much for coming in to meet us because it's good to meet you. I want to wish you every success with all of your plans
Yeah.
and your now as well, because as you expand, I hope you don't go too far, but just carefully plot it so well that you maintain the taste, the desire, everything about the brand. But you're doing well, Alex, and thank you for joining us this morning.
Yeah, the taste, the textures, and the flavors of Barbados.
There you go.
Pearson, I want to ask you one thing.
Sure. Uh-huh.
Do you remember me?
Why should I remember you, Alex?
I'm from St. Lucie.
Where?
I'm Lauren's son. You know, I'm from Northumberland. I'm Lauren's son. You know Lauren?
Yes.
You know, I'm
Listen,
Lauren's son.
You'll grow up so fast.
Yeah.
Well done. Well done. And how is she doing?
Lauren is my father. Maxine is my mother.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
and then your sister, Miss Springer.
My sister?
Was my Miss Springer. You remember Miss?
My aunt.
Miss Springer. Your aunt, Miss Springer.
Uh-huh.
Right. That was my deputy head at Six Middens.
Yes. She's watching, as a matter of fact. So, Daphne, look. Alex is on the TV.
Yeah, Daphne, look, Warrior Boys, look. This is Alex, Daphne. This is me.
What a
right.
wonderful reunion. Welcome, Alex. It's so good to see you. I'm sure she will call me when I'm done the show here this morning so we can talk a little bit more about you. But I wish you every success, and to the family in Northumberland who are watching, no doubt, and so proud of you. We are too. And so I want to wish you well going forward. Okay, buddy? What's that?
Yeah, ripping Barbados 246 to the world.
There you go.
Bye.
Have a good one, buddy. Take care. All
You
right,
too.
Alex Yearwood, indeed. Gem of the Caribbean Sea. What nothing will be? He's a Bajan. And so his restaurant is doing very, very well indeed. We'll take a break right here. When we're coming back, we're going over to another part of the Caribbean and to share some love. We'll be back in a moment.
Welcome to Nature's Discount, the ultimate health food store. At Nature's Discount, we have thousands of quality products at great prices.
Hi guys, Dottie here with Nature's Discount, and today we are talking about Solaray microbiome probiotics and why you should be taking them.
And we have well over 3,000 amazing products to help you get healthy.
For your health tips, tune in to CBC TV 8 every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday for Nature's Discount, sponsored by Get Healthy Incorporated.
98.1 The One, your number one party station. With an audience from 18 to 40, we keep you engaged, energized, and entertained. Choose 98.1 FM, The One.
Hey there, it's Mahalia. I want to share something that might be really helpful. If you're feeling anxious, overwhelmed, depressed, or lonely and have no one to talk to, call Lifeline Barbados. We all face struggles at times in our lives. You're not alone. There's no need to feel ashamed or embarrassed. It's okay to reach out for support. Lifeline Barbados is completely confidential. No one else will know you called. They're there to offer a caring ear and guidance without judgment. And fellas, I want you to know asking for help is a true sign of strength. It takes real courage to reach out. You can also call Lifeline Barbados if you're worried about loved ones who are struggling and you need advice on how to support them. There's a saying, a problem shared is a problem halved, but not everyone has someone they can confide in. That's why Lifeline Barbados exists, to be there for you or someone you care about during tough times. Save this number. Lifeline Barbados is just a call away. Remember, you can reach out whenever you need to talk.
Books open your heart, your mind, and your soul. They are educational, entertaining, inspiring, and motivating. Are you an author of a recent book you want to share? Then Mornin Barbados would love to feature your book in our The Next Chapter segment. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.bb. That's morning without the G. Come and let us turn those pages together.
Week after week, Scold presents exciting reports and documentaries on the most varied topics of our time. Spectacular developments and innovations, lifestyle and trends of tomorrow, mobility and tourism, health news, highlights from art and culture. Each contribution grabs the viewer with extraordinary images and stories and takes him into fascinating worlds which he experiences here exclusively and up close. We're there when companies and specialists develop super satellites for a global network in space and can look behind the scenes. Scold is a window to everything that is there or is yet to come. Fly with us through time to better understand today and tomorrow. You've always wanted that. Scold, a look into the future.
Our world today is not the world God wants it to be. One of the reasons which will surprise
Morning, morning, good morning, good morning to you.
I'm at a happy place in my life every living day. Happy place in my life every living day. A happy place in my life every living day. I'm at a happy place in my life, yeah, and it can't change. No way. And I just come out here to do right. Hey. So whether day or night, I will never ever change. I'm at a happy place everywhere I go. I'm at a happy place.
It seems as if he's always in a happy place indeed. Lyrical is his name, and we reach across the waters to say good morning to you, Lyrical. Welcome.
Good morning, good morning. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm good, I'm good. I'm in good spirits. Happy New Year to you.
Yeah, likewise to you as well. And so in this happy place that you are, you're in the happiest time of the year in Trinidad and Tobago, Carnival, where you guys just throw every caution to the wind and you have a grand old time. I want to walk back through a number of things that you've done so far, because last year you took everybody by surprise by dropping 20 tracks one time, boom, practically littered the airwaves with your music. What was the formula for that? What was the reason for that?
Basically what I did is basically drop a carnival playlist for the people. You know, I record a lot of music, and over the years, I know a lot of people say, you know, Lyrical, when you stop giving us just one song or two songs, and, you know, to facilitate all the fans, you know, across different regions and stuff like that. So I just say, you know, I told my manager, hey, they'll build a carnival playlist, and that's all it really was. You know what I mean? It wasn't really everything geared towards carnival or towards that, you know, time of the year.
That's right, because in that playlist, you shared a range of genres for different messages and different moods and different times. Did that put pressure on you for this year's Carnival and what you're about to release or have released?
Not really. I love doing music, and it's something that I'm very confident in myself about. So, you know, putting out 20 tracks don't really put on no pressure. And I don't really, you know, do music with pressure behind it, or put any pressure on myself, I should say, to do music. So putting out 20 or 21 tracks really didn't, you know, put any pressure on me coming into this season or this year.
How do you describe you, Lyrical? How would you describe you?
Oh, that's a very good question. I'm a laid-back guy, you know, very passionate guy especially about music, family-oriented, you know, passionate about life on its whole, you know, just elevation and growth. But me in a nutshell is a real cool, laid-back, you know, passionate, when it comes to music kind of guy. Love to laugh.
I laugh, yeah, because, I mean, when we see you on stage, then is the authentic you, or is that the performer you?
It's all me, you know, it's me with a little more energy, you know, a little more antics. But, you know, me in a nutshell is always, you know, a happy, high-spirited kind of guy, you know, on stage, off stage. Love to laugh, you know, and I bring that same type of energy on stage for the people, you know.
I mean, and you've been to many stages. You've been across North America, Europe, performing as well. What a phenomenal life you've lived. Was this something that you felt driven to be as a person, as an artist, or is this carefully crafted that at some point in time you were going to say, I'm done with that?
Right. Well, I mean, this is a dream. I actually living a dream. You know, I always wanted to be an artist. I always had the skill, you know, to formulate words together from school days. You know, I used to write poems. I was really good in writing essays and stuff like that. So it was something I always had the knack for and always wanted to be. You know, music. I used to, you know, play football. I play cricket, play a little bit of basketball, but nothing was, you know, calling more than music. You know, so I actually doing something that I think the Father always wanted me to do, be a musical missionary and go out there and, you know, make my music touch people's lives, you know, and affect them in a great and positive way.
And since you painted that picture about being a missionary for music, because you're also doing a lot of collaboration with lots of other artists as well. So in following the same thread of being a missionary, you are ministering to others by bringing them into your fold of music. Talk to me about those collaborations that you're working on.
Oh, definitely. I love music so much. I like, you know, as a creative, I like to, you know, mix ideas with different creatives as well, you know. And in terms of the collaborations, I do collaborations based on energy and vibe, and not just, you know, somebody name. You know, it has certain artists who I really, you know, look up to and take a page out of the book and say, you know, if me and them collaborate, it would be a great thing for, you know, for the music. But you know, I just like, you know, dibbling and dabbling with different, like I say, creatives and artists and see their ideas and feed off because, you know, one is good, two is better, you know, and unity is power. Unity is strength and unity is power. So, you know, I love meshing, you know, the different energies musically and stuff together to bring forth to the people.
The name Lyrical, I hear it and I keep thinking of wordsmith. Is that your reason for naming yourself Lyrical?
Well, no, that's actually a great question. I never named myself Lyrical. I got the name Lyrical from, you know, when I was growing up, like I say, music was my calling, so I always singing, you know, and one time this guy, he was playing basketball and this guy said, you know, you really lyrical. I like your lyrics that, you know, you're singing this song, you know. And funny enough, it was a competition coming up, which was the first competition I ever entered, you know, as an artist. And I needed a name. And I couldn't think of any other name. And this guy, you know, every day, you know, say, man, you're really lyrical. I just, you know, say lyrical youth. You know, because like I said, I was always good with words and stuff, you know, in school and writing essays and things. So it wasn't like, you know, I was the best lyricist in the world. Yeah. It was just, I was always good with words and, you know, he definitely give me that name, you know.
And so, let's look at this year's music now and your offerings for this year. What do you have out, and how have people been responding to it?
I have 7 songs out this year, which is Heart in It. One is called Rooting, Who Bother With Myself and Young Brother, Same Time, Judgmental, Stinkways, and and a song with myself and Ravi. You know, and the people and them, you know, they're receiving it great. They're loving it. You know, it's streaming well. You know, right now in Trinidad, Apple Music, you know, charts. I have 4 songs on the charts, you know what I mean? So I'm very grateful for that. And like I say, just want to say much love to the fans and the supporters, the DJs and everybody, you know, who's really loving the music right now. We put a lot of time into it, you know, behind the scenes, writing, recording, doing the visuals, doing the videos, doing the promos for the social medias, Instagram, TikTok, and everything like that to bring across the right message and the right vision, you know, in terms of the music. So they're loving it. They're loving it. And I'm loving it even more.
Yeah, it's really making a difference here in Barbados as well. We play the music here on our radio stations. And so...
I appreciate that.
You're welcome. And I know that out of this comes opportunities to perform elsewhere. I know already you're booked for Dominica. Is it Dominica in February?
Yeah.
Where else do you have...
Yes.
You know, you have such a busy schedule. Where else are people going to be expecting to see you in a matter of months?
We have a bunch of bookings, you know, Dominica, St. Vincent, Miami, New York City. I do my show, actually, my concert in New York every July, around my birthday time. So I will post, you know, just stay tuned, all the fans and the supporters, stay tuned to my social medias, my Instagram and my TikTok and everything. And you can log on to lyricalmusic.com as well. And you'll find everywhere Lyrical would be, every Caribbean island, country, state, You know, we'll put everything up. Off the top of my head right now, I can't remember all, but Dominica, St. Vincent, Grenada, Miami, New York is just a couple I could name off the top of my head right now.
And that's fantastic.
And I just want to say, everybody is welcome to Trinidad and Tobago for Carnival. Yeah? Everyone is welcome. Come and experience the vibe. Come and experience the energy. You know, even if it's for your first time or even if it's for a short time, come and experience the vibe. Everyone is welcome.
Thank you for the invitation, but you don't have to issue that invitation because we're coming. We are coming to Trinidad for Carnival indeed.
Great.
That's a given for Barbadians. You know, February 16th and 17th are the last 2 days of Carnival, but leading up to that, there's so many other events going on. And I know you're very, very, very busy as well, getting ready for a number of other activities that are there. Positioning of self, because there's so many incredible soca artists in Trinidad and Tobago doing so many phenomenal songs, but lyrical stands out. What is it that you found that made you so unique that you're unforgettable?
I found my niche, and it's a conversation I had very recent with a couple of my family members and friends, and they was asking me the same thing, and I think I found my niche, and God make everybody, you know, within his own likeness and to be who you are. And I always urge every artist or any creative to be the best version of yourself. And once you be the best version of yourself, you will automatically stand out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because God didn't need two people at the same. If you know what I'm saying. So at the end of the day, I just try to be myself, do what I have to do, put in the work, put in the necessary hours, you know, writing, recording, like I said, doing the visuals and everything like that. And he just make me stand out. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a God-given talent. So we could do everything and do, you know, all the works, I should say. But it's a God-given talent. And I really believe in that higher power. So,
yeah, you are truly blessed. You're really, really blessed. And you're obedient to your blessing as well, because you share that talent with the rest of the world and you bring others along as we do so. We enjoy you, Lyrical. We respect you, Lyrical. We support you, Lyrical. And so we want you, Lyrical, to continue producing the music that we love to hear and to enjoy as well. I want to thank you for joining us this morning. You know, I'm out of time, but I really want to thank you so much this morning for joining us. And I wish you every success in all of your future assignments and endeavors as you continue to create for the world.
I received that, and I want to say much appreciated. Shout out to everybody in Barbados right now, all my Bajan friends, you know, extended family in BIM. Yeah, and you already know, we must stop over for BIM for crop over as well.
Yes, yes, you must. Yes, you must.
Yes.
That is our invitation to you now as well. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good job.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Likewise, brother. And also a big thank you to John Birch of Guardian Media, who has made these arrangements possible for us. You would have seen earlier in the week, the band, Evolution the Band, and now today, Lyrical, he's working with us so we can bring to you a lot of the action and the energy and the people of Carnival 2026. Folks, that is it for today. We've had a good day, I think. And so to the creator, we say thank you. But to all of you, the little crew joins me in saying to wish you a wonderful weekend. By the grace of God, we'll see you on Monday. Bye-bye.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Barbados, get up. Good morning.